out here at Smith Family Farms on the farm, and we're going to be cooking some steak. We're going to start off today with a little bit of the Bossier Style Country Rib, and we're going to do it a little different. We're going to do it high and hot, so it's going to be a quick cook. And then once again, this is a steak from the plate rib, which is the lower section of the rib. And we're just going to do it nice on the black zone here with a little salt and pepper. It's going to be nice and tender. Here we go. So right now at Smith Family Farms markets, you can go ahead and get one of these Bossier Style Country Ribs, and they come just like so. It's got a little bit of a fat layer on each one. If you don't like that, you can trim that. I recommend keeping it on because it adds a nice little something, but everybody has their own preference. So I have one of each today. Nice little section, not much crazy connective tissue. Very nice and marbled. So this we're going to be able to do super simple. We're going to take and do a little bit of salt and pepper on it. Nice little coating of each. Don't be afraid of seasoning. Flavor is good. Boom, boom, hit both sides. Nice little bit. And we'll get a little bit of oil. I like to rub it down just to make sure everything's even with the seasoning. Do a nice little flip. And we've got this flat top nice and hot and ready to sear. So we'll take it from here. We'll give it just a dash of oil on there. Set it down. And we'll roughly cook these about 2-3 minutes on each side. And then we'll finish it up by checking with the internal temperature with a thermometer. Pull it off about 120, 130, depending on your liking. And then we'll go from there. Now that we've had these on for a minute or two, we're going to go ahead and look and see if they're ready for the flip. Sitting here with a nice golden brown look to it. So I'm good with the flip. We'll go ahead and let it sit over. And then just because, once again, you know, we're not afraid of flavor here, we'll add some of that nice beef tallow right in the center to let it help with a little bit of extra fat, which will caramelize it a little bit better. Make sure every piece looks good. We'll let this sit here about another 2.5 minutes, and we should be about mid-rare by that point. All right, so now we've hit where I thought would be about the ending time on how they go. And I'm looking at them, and this guy, he's obviously a little bit smaller. This guy had the fat cap, he's a little bit bigger. So to be honest with you right here, nothing's created equal. Everything needs to be cooked at its own speed. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this guy off and let him rest. And I'll go ahead and take my dome lid, put it on here to get him finished up quick. Now that this guy's up to temp, we're going to go ahead and pull him off as well, let him rest, and we'll slice them up, see how they look. Now that they've rested a little bit, we're going to go ahead and look for the grain to make sure we cut across the grain and not with it, so that we have a nice and tender steak. See the grain running here, so I'll give it the old cut through here. Then we got just a nice looking mid-rare steak. Ready for eating. Only thing we didn't do, throw our steak butter on. That's for you.